Now I got 77 characters on my page on that sentence I just wrote. That's 77 characters. That's a scripture of heaven, not earth. And if the world want to be world, you got to take that OR out your shit and replace it with EA, not ER, because that'll be an error, wouldn't it? Where, you can't even spell world with two R's and an E. That's an error. And spelling world with OR, or this, or that, I ain't going to argue with nobody about God's heaven. In the world, going to be EA. And heaven going to be EA. You want to keep the world, keep it, but fuss with somebody and watch God talk to you back and tell you who the fuck wrong and who ain't. Shit, don't tell me who can do this and who can't. Shit, who can't handle it and who can't. Why I can't handle it? Because I tell the fucking truth. Burn your ass up. I know who Bush and who Banks. Shit, Banks was the man that was married to it. When he was in jail, what you do, Bush? Snuck in there and did what? Made something you wasn't supposed to. And they put Banks on it, didn't? Because really, that was all the goddamn money. That was all the banks in the world. Walking around, y'all. High, you beat him up, police, you going down too. And then wouldn't let him do this, take him to jail instead of the hospital and shit like that. Charging him. And then if he didn't pay you, you gonna arrest him because of warrant and put my name in warrant. You're a goddamn lie. You better put O's in that warrant and put two O's. War won't. Shit. I ain't gonna arrest nobody. God don't do that shit. He don't even wear a motherfucking gun. Pistol. Shit. Pistol Pete. Shit. That's why I ain't put an R on that shit, because ain't no rich and no damn police. You know it. I had some people that was police in my family. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this. Christapha Walka. Christapha Walka. Who was that? That was the devil, really. But he was God himself. A joker. Big joker. Christapha Walka. My real name. It's my own self. You too was me. Too. Shit. Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Wasn't it spelled right? Wasn't it? Shit, wasn't it? All that shit right, man. All the shit I do right. When you put a W in it, shit you want and it's really right. Because right can be wrong and a motherfucker can change some shit and make it sound right and it wasn't right. Like a warrant. Ain't no goddamn real warrant in goddamn heaven. And a bush, if you go into the bank and sneak and hide something up under there, your son gonna be on earth. Shit. Walking around and they gonna be arresting him and doing shit to him because you was a bush and you got mad when you seen him about 13, 14. Got mad, fuss, but you didn't know you was weed, nigga. Weed, not a bush, weed. That's all you was. He was the bank. That y'all was keeping the stores closed and making motherfuckers kill each other because of what? Because you want to sneak and get shit. Because you know it ain't right. If we get daddy that, then goddamn, he can go to the store and buy it if he get all his money. And he gonna be talking shit. No, fuck that. We gonna cut his ass off when he cut off. And we gonna cut him on when we need to hear something. Because everything he say need to be private. All that. And he need to do what he want to do when he want to do it. Money gone, money come. All the goddamn time. It pay for what it need and it pay it back by putting it back. Because we don't want shit. Because we don't lend shit. We give every goddamn thing. It's the animals, the fruit, and everything. Call me a devil? How you gonna call the devil a devil? Because goddamn, I wouldn't let him in to talk to y'all ass. I wouldn't let him fuck with Joe. You Joe, this your job, ain't it? You looking for a job. You ain't got now because you Joe. All these sons dead. You too. The kids had a party, boom, boom, on Job in there. But y'all gonna get this house that ain't gonna fall down, ain't gonna fall on y'all. Because I'm just giving you back to Job, champ, Jeremy. Giving you back to Job, Diamond. I told you to come down and be a girl, but you was really a boy. So who touched her and was a other than a girl? Fucked up, D. Because if she want to have a baby, she could choose somebody to get it with, even if she got to go to a doning place and get her baby done. If she was gonna stay on Earth and work that, but daddy up here, and you a boy diamond up here. So when you come home, holler at me with both of them. Cause bring both of them up. Let me introduce me to my kids. This Job, the job that I made y'all get. When you fuck with me, you fuck with God. That's a title too, man. You fuck with Job, you fuck with God. And then, goddamn, I'll make you work for a long goddamn time. Everything got killed. Everything got, the kids got killed. The stuff they ate got killed. The fruits and vegetables died. Shit, you want that in your land? All the stores closed when that happened. Ain't shit getting sold. But in heaven, shit, all my people know who their name is and know who to thank, and they don't pray for shit. Because if you think, you can't get shit. And what's thinking? Thinking ain't thinking. Thinking, you know something. Like a boy trying to die and you bring him back to life, that somebody know that it's going to work. Like a man walking up and you just say, I wish that happened, and it just pop up. An arm when it was withered. A leg that's perfect, take it apart. Put it back together. Ain't no dope in that. That just happened. Speaking through him saying he ain't ever been up here with us, left a lot of motherfuckers down there, didn't it? And John was still cool at him. We ain't gonna fuck with John and Ernest. He got them knees right because he knew who daddy was. He asked for Adam to work on him. He went to the doctor named Adam, shit, because he couldn't get real shit till he got on his knees, real knees, and thanked him. Because the plant belonged to you. I don't even know if he work him and Ernest right now. They might be broke as hell, and they kids might be talking shit to them. Won't let them smoke to get where daddy at. You know why? Because you gave me the Pittsburgh Pirates. But you know why I ain't make it? Because my daddy was being low down to God. I had to come work with him from being a professional athlete to coming back to God where I got the talent from. Where the daddy ain't give me no talent, no life. And he got life from the same way, but God skipped him to me. Shit, I skip goddamn daddies, don't I? Gee, I can't, but I won't do it in this house. That motherfucker just gonna say I'm sorry and get on his goddamn knee. Devil, you Christapha, thank you for being the Joker. Shit, I'm good with that. Shit, don't play with me, I won't play with you. Don't lie to me, I won't lie to you. But if you die, shit, you didn't dive in, did you? Shit, somebody threw you in knowing you couldn't swim. Because you can't walk on water unless you me. I'd have just raised up. Motherfuckers tried to drown me when I was a kid. Because I ain't know I can walk on that shit. I'd have stepped on them motherfuckers and went down about to the waist high with their heads. Both niggas, strong niggas. I'd have just stood up on the water and put their heads up under me and made them get in position and pushed them down and drowned your ass, bug. I ain't have to goddamn shoot you because you had a BB gun. But if you'd have came back trying to mess with Adam, I'd have killed you then. And what was you, Bugs, right? Bugs Bunny, huh? Mad about something and the police shot you because you pulled a BB gun. It was a low down thing and you was a strong motherfucker. Adam wasn't scared of you, but he knew how hard you was because you came at him. But did you make it to the league? You would have if you wouldn't have been so goddamn crazy, full of shit that your family was full of. But your sister was cool and she fine as hell still because I sent her up here where I'm at. And you too, you know her. Shit, I'm God. Going into the unknown with it. I skipped daddies, don't I? Sweetheart Sarah, Jake's good name. Ain't no E in it, is it? It's just Sarah. Ain't no mama and daddy. It's just Sarah, Adam and Adam. Child in heaven. Sorry. And this real in the middle. Daddy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing. If somebody come and say I'm sorry for doing you like this, I goddamn accept apology. But you can't apologize to the top until you become the bottom. Broke is broke, rich is rich. And goddamn, I'm all that broke. but really rich. Until you get my shit on your knees, I give y'all shit back with all that above it. Shit, this daddy, God talking to you. Shit, waiting on God's blessing. Come on, let me see what you're talking about.
This is how I quit my job with Amazon FBA and where I'm at 2 years later. Let's.
Hey everyone, Caroline Roberts here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about 3 things that God will do in your life before He blesses you. So if you're interested in watching more, then definitely stay tuned. If you are waiting for your blessing, I want to share 3 things that God might be doing to get you on the other side. So the first thing that I'm going to share today is God will test you before He'll bless you. A lot of times God will test our hearts to make sure that our hearts are prepared for the blessing that He has for us. He did this in the Bible with David. Before David became king, God was looking to see if David was qualified. And do you know what qualified David? David was qualified because of his heart. The Bible says that David was a man after God's own heart. A lot of times, if you have the right thing, but the wrong heart, you can turn a blessing into a curse. So God wants to make sure that you have a right heart for the blessing that He wants to pour out in your life. It says in Samuel chapter 16, verse 7, "But the Lord said to Samuel, do not consider his appearance or his height, for I have rejected him. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." A lot of times people look at someone on the outward appearance and say, oh, this person is blessed. Oh, that person is blessed. This person wears name brand clothes. They have the fanciest outfits. They have a big house. They have a big car. So that must mean that they're blessed. But truly, the person who is blessed is the person who has a heart after God. Material things don't make you blessed. Just because you have a mansion, just because you have tons of cars and titles, that does not make you blessed. But do you have a heart after God? The second thing that God will do before He blesses you is that He'll prepare you for the blessing. He'll train you and teach you so that you will be prepared for what He has called you to do. It says in Proverbs 24, verse 27, "Prepare your work outside, get everything ready for yourself in the field, and after that, build your house." In the book of Proverbs, you'll find a lot of scriptures about preparation, about wisdom. And God is a God of wisdom. He said if any of us lacks wisdom, to ask Him because He gives it to us freely. And in God's wisdom, He knows not to just give things to people who are unable or unprepared to handle it. If you are in a poverty mindset, then God is not going to give you $1 million. You're going to blow it in a week because of the mindset that you have. You're not prepared for that place that He wants to bring you. And that is why people...
Why would you even say that to somebody? Why would you even say that if God give you $1 million and you ain't prepared for it? Why would you say that? $1 million? God ain't telling nobody they're going to get $1 million. He didn't tell the rich they was going to get $1 million. He didn't tell the ones that had a job, Job. He didn't tell him he going to get $1 million. $1 million, stop. And that's it. Fuck $1 million. I don't want $1 million. If your mind frame fucked up on $1 million, then shit, you ain't got shit. $1 million ain't shit. Lottery fucked over you. You spent a whole bunch of money, made $1 million, then they got mad at you and you had to give them some money. They got mad at you, you had to give them some money, then you ain't got shit. Ask Bougie, what he got? A fucked up life. But he got $1 million and he got interest in shit. But he can't get it all. What? What's good is that? But when you got a card and it's milk and honey and say fuck money, It's good. Then got down that card tastes good going in and what made and mixed itself up and got cooked in it. Got the right flavor, nothing evil to put extra in it to make somebody spitting in it because they looking at black and white, or somebody shooting you for it because they didn't have it because goddamn, fuck that. That's why people move out the neighborhood when they get some and don't want to move back. And that's why God send broke people to your house and you think it's self-defense, but really God trying to just tell you something. Let you shoot him. But goddamn, I was just trying to tell you something, Bun. Be down. You shot me. That was me. Went to the hospital, got healed by God. That was me. God told me to come to your house and do exactly what I did. Because what you do for God, have you seen God in everything and heard God talking? But you ain't never came, Bun B. Can I put that Bun B in there? Bun B, like a bun. I can make you just a bun to eat and then burn you up on earth. If somebody don't come like they supposed to in Michael Jordan, I can turn them letters into anything I want, evil or good. And evil die. Good come to daddy, don't it? That gave him the power to jump, do that, and get tall when he got a short ass daddy. And then you want to ask a question. Why my name ain't the junior? And then you the first one. Made that happen. Because if I'd have been here, I'd have named you the goddamn one. But then I'd have fucked over myself. This God, I always skip daddies. Because daddies love more than goddamn uncles. Daddies love more than, you know, grandfathers. So I use uncles and granddaddies for the discipline and the love. Because you might not whoop and you might not give him something one day. Cause you wasn't this and you didn't have a name. So the one that was the junior and one that was the senior always protect the rest of. Like the Enoch you seen die. That had to be a Christapha, didn't it? A devil, if he let me live down here with y'all. And the one that you didn't really remember, but you seen pictures of, that's the one went up with God. Didn't even die. You didn't see him get buried. Babe, you seen him lift up and show you something that was just dead ass skin, wasn't it? When you eat your dead skin off your finger. Everybody do that. You know what is goddamn ashes? Ashes, when you ashy, you good. You know what I'm saying? The water coming out of you, the air coming out of you, you the spirit now. But everybody laugh at somebody if they ashy, got ashy feet. But if you put oil on it, guess what? You put oil on top of water. Air. You put oil on top of the air and the water. Just think of putting all coming out them pipes going through the goddamn sea. Somebody got to well them pipes and put them there too. You got to think about that. Then when it busts and erupt, if you don't put the right material up on it, it busts and erupt. Somebody gonna blame somebody for fucking something up, and it's got stencils on that shit, but you can't see the stencil no more because it's underground, wrapped up with the dope that you put on it and put in the water. So who gonna know who welded that? You put your stencil on it, but shit, everybody put a piece of something on it. It got x-rayed and approved, gone down. But if it didn't pass x-ray, it had to be fixed before you sent it down, didn't it? So this just God, man, telling you if you got the second name, you good. If you got the first name, you good. That's the rich one. That's the first one trying to claim everything, but sometimes that one don't make it. And then the young one make it because they wear daddy name. Because he gonna protect daddy from the oldest that think he should have got what daddy had. So that's why daddy, he just leave his name as a title. You don't see nobody named daddy, do you? It's just a title. But everybody say they daddy. Everybody say they mama, but that's just a title. Sister, brother, aunt, and uncle, all that shit, just a title. You know what I'm saying? But you got a name, don't you? And if you 21 and y'all all together, 21, and you having kids and raising them up, that's just a name. But you don't touch yours that you in the house with. You got something over there to touch. In other families that, gotta be cool with you. That's their family. They don't keep it if they don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Got it over there somewhere. That's legal to go over there. And that woman cool. She's single. Because don't nobody get married up here. Titles are titles. Sister, brother, auntie, and uncle, grandmother, grandfather, all that stuff, titles. But we got them and we keep them. We remember. You're going to remember your uncle and all of them. They're going to tell you who they is at the family reunion. And we're going to have that. We need to have that first, Adam. But the people need to come get on their knees first so we can come get you out the house and show you all this stuff, all these houses, all these cars, all these, everything that you own. Like that car, that's True Champ. That lady, put that on your page. You read that and call her and see how much she's going to charge you for it. Is looking for a home. And I'm serious. So God's serious too. So call her. Destiny is her name. Gotta be something. It's Destiny. Can't charge you that much if she know you ain't got nothing. And it's tagged to you. That might be daddy's car. Get that one for him. Won't nobody know who he is. Then we'll give him the Rolls Royce late when he get home. This jig to Papa Enoch house. And you too, Daddy Jeremy. We going home. We ain't gonna stay here arguing. Fuck this place. Shit, heaven real, earth wasn't, until you put worth in it, and it's worthy, and everything EAR, and it's the ears of the world, not the eyes. Don't look at shit, because you ain't never seen Sean, have you? Because Sean was Eve and Adam. Everything's anything. Shit, because I can be all that this Nita, and he can be all that this Adam. So that's just cool. Rocks do kill too if you name it Rockhead. So don't mess with that. Let it go. And we cool too. Shit. Don't never tell nobody something and try to explain nothing about $1 million. $1 million ain't shit. God got everything for everybody. And everybody can handle it too. This daring, because we just got weed now making us think. We ain't got legal. We got weed. And if we come back with legal, it means we trying to go higher and higher to build a pyramid like Daddy did with no workers, no car to get to work, just a desert, ain't it? Who worked there with no water, nothing growing, no stoves, too far to get to? Who did it? It's there, ain't it? Come on now, talk to us. But I'm going to go now, man, and I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit later. No, let's see what they talking about, Daddy. Go to somebody else. Yeah, what they talking about? Shit. I ain't prayed for shit. I thanked it. That's what I did. I ain't prayed for shit. I thanked for it. I thanked him for it. And it came to pass right then. I wish, boom, because I thanked him already. Long time ago when I got my job, I thanked him. When I got this, I thanked him. Still was being messed over. So he said, you got to come on back home, man. And he said, you ain't never been up here with us. And I was like, damn, who said that? The title, not the man, Daddy. That's me right there. Nino Brown, again. Not just the name, but the real one. The real one might be messed up. But I just used the name because I know what he was about. Like you, Adam. Know what that's all about. Come on. What you prayed for, you thanked for it. Go ahead, push me. Let me see what this 2 minutes gonna say.
Let me tell you something right now. A man who builds his castle is richer than a man who is given his castle. See, what you gotta understand, we all done prayed for a dream home. We all done prayed for dream cars, but sometimes God will make you lower your expectation without compromising your standards. He'll deliver the tools you could use to build this house that you prayed for. He'll deliver the tools you use in this job you about to get to earn this dream car that you prayed for. He'll deliver you a hard-working man that might not meet your expectations. But this man works so hard that he gonna meet your standards. But you gotta stand in the field. See, the problem is, you want God to deliver the final product, but it don't work like that. You gotta get out here and get on your grind. You got to work. You got to get a hammer and a nail and bang one nail at a time. That's what God wants you to do. The problem is you want the final product, but see, I'm going to tell you something. Consistency is key. Consistency beat talent when talent don't stay consistent. God will bless you with the tools you could use. God, you might be a cameraman. You might be a barber. You might be something with some kind of talent or some kind of gift that you can present the world, and you just scared. But you want God to deliver the product. You got to go out there and work for it.
Adam already did, cuz. Adam already did. Shit, what you working for? What you working for? You just talking, making money because you got friends. But God ain't got no goddamn friends. He ain't got nobody sending him no money like they doing you. So you can pay somebody to hit that shit. Hit that shit. Who fuck with me when I made that goddamn pyramid with no machinery, nobody, nothing but fucking air? Huh? Who put the stones on top of the stones, motherfucker? Huh? That's all I'm doing now. I just want my card with everything on it. I can go buy and move where the fuck I want because I know it's vacant. All I got to do is go over there and call the number that's on the goddamn house. Shit, and then get it. Shit, everybody coming in my family. I don't know about yours. They might not because they waiting on something that you got to do. Not us, because we don't work no more. People like you do. If you didn't wait on it like I did and come get on your knees like I did every night, the Nino Brown in you came out there as Adam and talked to me. And I talked to him, but you might not know what we talked about when we talked. When I was saying something in my head, you was hearing one thing, but me was over there talking. And you didn't hear it. I ain't got a hit no nail, nothing. Not the one that's looked like me, because Adam Nino Brown put Nina Brown and called her a girl named Adam. This Nina Sardinia. Your daddy's first wife. That's why me and you couldn't mess around. But we never messed around either, because this was your life. Same birthday too, Adam. I think, I don't remember, but 66 my year. This Nina. The Nina, now Nina Brown. You need to go home, sit down. You ain't got to get in front of no house, show daddy, because that might be a house that he coming by. But the disappearing act is sitting here on the camera. The cameraman is that. Shit, that's the cameraman, the computer. He can't go out there and build no goddamn house. And I'm here. That's it. It's a thing, ain't it? Uncle Webb, oh my goddamn name. Everything on there I build through the person I sent the knowledge to, vanilla or chocolate. Like y'all separate us all the time, but you put us all on the same side like an army, like chess and checkers, a game. And now we finna play the game, we mix them all up. But somebody always lose, don't? But we both thinking. And if you was in my head, you'd know which side I was gonna think then. But I can't play with y'all because you know which way I'm going and you know what I said when I said it. And bam, you believe it, but you don't want to believe it because you want to stay looking like that. But that die, this don't. But that can live. You just long as you don't fuck with my shit and my money. And that's like trying to get a business without me. The title of any business, whether it's real estate, God is over there. Money, God is over there. Weed, that's my shit. That's the bush that didn't goddamn get burnt up, but smoked. Because I don't burn my shit up when I smoke it. I'm just in it. As the weed that go in your goddamn head. Talking about I talk too much. Y'all talk too much. And ain't coming to really get on your knees if you can. I'm me, you. Shit, do what you gotta do. Shit. I stink. You don't. I'm laughing too. Shit. No, I don't. I took a bath yesterday. Laughing like a motherfucker. With everybody else laughing too. Straight up. God is giving you brilliant ideas.
Hello, my friends.
But you can't keep them unless you in. Shit.
This is a few days into my fast. Yeah. And so I've been spending extra time in prayer and reading the Bible. And it gets you to this place of clarity, you know? And so out of that place of clarity, I was like, Lord,
You gave me that word for November. Is there anything else that's really on your heart that you want to share with people? Needless to say, I think it was the next day I was in prayer and the Lord gave me this word to share with you guys. So I'm going to read it to you. So just relax and listen in. Lord, I ask that as I am reading this word, that you fill this video with your presence. I ask, Lord, that as people watch this, your presence is so heavy upon them, wherever they are, whether they're at work, whether they're in the bathroom, whether they're cleaning their house, laying in their bed, in their car, wherever they are, Father. I ask that you just send your presence. And I ask that you're able to enlighten their eyes and guide them in this season. Each person, every single person, we all have different lives, we all have different situations. I get a lot of prayer requests. And Lord, there's a lot going on here. And I ask that all of that confusion would go now in Jesus' name from people's hearts, and that this word would be helpful in clearing up any double-mindedness or confusion. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, friends, I'm gonna read you this word. Okay. No matter how things look, keep pressing forward. Don't look at the appearance of things. God tests the hearts and minds, and He knows them all. Allow for yourself to think outside the box. Even if you have done the same thing 1,000 times and it never worked once. Think of it this way. Many successful people went bankrupt or tweaked their product for years until it finally took off. Why is this? Sometimes that's just what it takes. I think that's a good answer. Allow for me to stretch your mind in this season. If you have ideas, write them down. I'm trying to get you to dream dreams with me so that we can one day make those dreams a reality. Allow yourself to actually enjoy your life. Allow yourself to actually enjoy your life. What are some things that would make you happier? Tell me. Be honest with me about things, because before you know it, it'll be the end of your life. Allow me to give you the desires of your heart. Lest you exit life with sorrow upon sorrow, getting little done and not bearing much fruit. Just allow me to take your heart to the places it has longed to go. The places it would have gone naturally if it had not been damaged by the traumas of life. Allow me to guide you and teach you new things that you didn't previously know. There will be plenty of overlap between these new ideas and old scriptures that you thought you had forgotten. Old dreams will be uncovered like ancient rocks lifted from the dirt. Isaiah 58:12. And your ancient ruins shall be rebuilt. You shall raise up the foundations of many generations. You shall be called the repairer of the breach. Thank you, Lord, that you are the repairer of the breach. You repair our lives. You repair our dreams. You repair our paths. Arise and allow me to fulfill the things that I designed you to fulfill. Whether that be within the arts, business, media, helps, There is so much up for grabs at this point in time, but only those with ears to hear and eyes to see will be able to have the access. When the time passes, it passes, and those who partook will have a lasting harvest from what was collected. The hour is now. Isaiah 55:6. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Do not miss your chance. Do not miss your opportunity because of...
Let me tell them something. Error, if you see error, E-R-R, that's everything rich and righteous. So stop lying, you know what I'm saying? Because that's rotten and it ain't real. Because E stank if it's before X. Because goddamn, you don't get rid of Adam and God. When you do, mama stank too. She'll get spots on her. She can't be mixed. Like putting oil on top of water. Can't be fixed. And the water die. You know what I'm saying? So don't let me see y'all still underwater. All y'all is fish. Y'all still underwater. But I gave you walking under it. I gave you houses under it and everything. I told you I flooded that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because you was rich and righteous. Ex-wives do that to you too. But you can't be no wife or nobody on no earth in no world because you playing with God. Then you going to church, married. Then you got kids that got kids out of marriage. Them kids good. But the ones that was done in marriage, who's that? You know what I'm saying? Who's that? Yours still is God's though. You know, everything that's saved is God's. Y'all treat them bad. You treat them stepkids bad because you step on them, you do this to them, and you don't let them be one of y'all. But my family, take everybody, even if the king ain't here. And that's my little man. But I got 3-4 more just like it. My little mans. But all them other steps, they're mine too. Step grandkids, step kids, they're mine too. I don't call them step because I'm the G of all. I'm the daddy of the fish. I can make fish men. I told you that. And the women, I got you walking on top of. Eve walks on top of me. God too. Shit, all we got is God on top of us. So if you don't want to be an error and want to be extra rich and extra righteous without paying for shit, do shit for God. Else, I'm going to pour water. I'm going to anoint your head with oil. And I'm going to put water everywhere. And everybody in this boat, Ham and everybody else. Ham is, my oldest. You know what I'm saying? Not the youngest. Really. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going to curse him for messing with me, trying to tell me to shut up so John F. Kennedy won't come kill me. He can't, because he up here mean. Shit, John F. Shit, what's that? John forever ain't. When you got killed, what I tell you, leave all that behind. It was messing over you, wasn't it? It wasn't go good. It wasn't no good. Could have been a bad wife, might not have been a bad wife. Could have been a bad relationship over here, and like a Clinton, getting somebody to suck his dick. And getting caught with it, and she tell it. You know what I'm saying? What? That's something she wasn't supposed to told. You know what I'm saying? And everybody mad at her for telling. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga's reputation. If he ain't talking to God, what? He don't know God, and he should come before everybody else. Clinton, he tried to do some good shit, but he didn't use God doing it. Clinton, put the goddamn E in it, not Clint, like you named your son Kent. But your name got mine in it. Everything ain't it. But you named Clint with an I. It could have been an N, E, and an N. Or you just could have left all that I and E shit out, didn't die, and put Clint and goddamn put a goddamn big mark on top like I separate my shit from shit, and then N-T. Clint, like Christapha LaTroy, hyphen up on top, and then N-T. like TNT. Christopher LaTroy is that T, Troy, and then click, and then ENT. You didn't even need ERIN. Shit, that's the way I spell shit. Don't try to change what I did change already before I sent y'all here to live it yourself. Water, water. And you don't have to see it. I can send you rain and tell you it's water, and you already underwater as something looking like me. But fish is fish, and there's a lot of fish in this motherfucking sea. I said you ain't gonna see. I didn't see no sea. No, you didn't. You up under it, ain't you? Shit, that's what John said. I ain't see no sea, and there was no more sea. So you ain't got sea no more on top of you. You got it spaced out, right? That's the way y'all landed. Just like this. Today you landed. And Ham shut the fuck up with daddy drunk and naked. Just like daddy come looking like a bum, don't it? The girl seen him. Nice woman too. Nice little booty on her. Shit. But daddy be looking too. But it wasn't his. He don't know if he's married or not. But if she'd have stopped and said, hold up, God, hold up now. Now somebody got to bow down to you, and you could have did it then. But you had a reason. You was telling me, but I couldn't hear you. I can't hear. I'm in the game playing chess. I cut people off when they playing like that. Checkmate can't be played if you already know the move before I make it. And I lived your life before you did. So you already know the move I'm gonna make already. And you know if you gonna give me some of that or not. Cause I don't need it. It's in me, as me, not on me. Shit, or outside of me. In the water, I can walk under it, I can walk above it, or he could tell me to crawl under it. If it's going out that way on top and I'm going out with it, he said, go up under and crawl, grab the sand and pull yourself in. And I'll come up, look, oh, it's getting closer. Go back down, come back some more. Ooh, it's getting closer. I could have died like dirt, might have knew he would. And Adam can't die. I bring him up just like my grandson, granddaddy Enoch. This the title talk, not Enoch. Had to bring Enoch up so he can get Uncle Junior. Jeremy was Uncle Junior first son or last. I think Uncle Junior was the baby. And then the rest of the men was in between. Uncle Oscar D and with Uncle Leroy, all of them was older than Uncle Junior. You know what I'm saying? And Uncle Junior was the one got the name. Everybody was judging and accusing, just like y'all, but just like Enoch, when they died, names got told who they was, and all of them was Enoch's kids. All of them name was Enoch, just like George Foreman named all his George Foreman. And that was me naming all my kids George Foreman. But you put George together, put the E in there, A in there, can't be beat. He won't be scared of goddamn Ali, because Ali had all the right names. Adam LaTroy, I am, but he didn't say Ali like a punk. Shit, he said Ali. Shit, Aaliyah might have told the goddamn truth. That might be why I brought her up. Didn't nothing crash. Shit, you seen it, but she wasn't in it. No, you might have cried and all that, but I ain't gonna let nothing die. That's mine. And shit, you might see people jumping out the windows and shit, but everything was gone. You know, like milk from a breast. Can you see through it? Or can you see honey? Can you see through honey? Hell yeah. But it's honey and sugar. I mean, honey and that goddamn milk, breast milk, together. Out the body, you can't see it, and it floated out, and whatever jumped out the window was them that was left. Because they had something, and they didn't forgive people, and they judged people. All of them, not just some of them. So what happened to them, not y'all that was in the plane or goddamn in the building. Didn't nobody die. Everybody there lived because they was Adam Troy's kids, Enoch kids, Job kids in the plane and in the building. And all the police that died, died for all the police that killed people and threw them down like black men do. You know what I'm saying? And they died in that plane too. That was the ones who died in the plane. All the crooked ass cops, all the crooked ass congressmen, all the crooked ass presidents was all in that plane. Even the Michael Jordan and the goddamn Nino Browns and shit. All of them was in the goddamn plane. But they looked like different people. They was different people. But you see these people still talking. up under water, but they is the fish that they don't like sometimes, I like. But you know you like it now, shit. Cause goddamn we fish, daddy. You gotta eat fish to be fish. And thank fish by paying for fish. And fish give you the money back for paying for the fish. Now goddamn we did it, daddy. This your girl. Missy. Me, daddy, me that helped you out when you needed. Need her. Ha ha ha. Shit, that's real, ain't it? But not fake. That's real talk from a God. Shit. Laughing now.
Fear or lack of skill or the way you were raised or how you feel
That's
about
good looking,
yourself.
daddy. Shit.
Allow me to fill these areas with my love.
That's
Let
love.
me help you.
Shit.
I
Ain't no devil
want
here. Shit, don't
to
call me no
help
devil,
you.
nigga. When I get high, I think
There
like
is
God,
nothing
not no
more
devil. And ain't
that I
anything
want to
judge
do
me. Fuck him. Shit.
than to help you.
We
Totally.
dead all in it and dead and dead. Shit.
So that your heart
Benicia
can
got
get
the mark.
blessed.
Yeah, because
Maybe
the rest
for the
of us
first
was
time in your
alive
life.
one time. Shit. We was alive then.
Allow
Till
others to
98.
pray for
We
you.
all died. We
So
wasn't
that the
gonna let
darkness
daddy leave us.
leaves.
Shit, that ain't
Break
wrong with
ties
daddy.
with
It's
the
champ
enemy
talk. Real
and the
champ.
occult.
Shit,
We
not
just
fake.
passed Halloween.
They can't talk to you
And
like
whether we
that till
realize it
somebody
or
come up.
not,
Say they sorry
even
for
if
not
it
coming.
seems
That
innocent,
lady did say we sorry
some
we made
Christians
you wait so long.
understand what's behind
You and
Halloween,
her,
others don't. I'm not going to go into
Queen
that
lady,
in this
not
video,
like
but we did just pass a very dark day. And sometimes some of that stuff can kind of linger in your life. So right now, the Lord said allow others to pray for you. I'm just going to take a second to pray for you to break some ties here. Lord, whether you're referring to Halloween, whether you're referring to things in people's family lines that have been passed down, I come against those things. I come against that witchcraft in the name of Jesus right now. And I break those things in the name of Jesus. And if you'll just repeat after me, just a simple prayer, it could change your life. So say this: Lord, I give you my heart. I give you my life. If there is anything in me that is evil, dark, or of the occult, I ask, Father, that you break those things in my life. Forgive me of my sins, whether these things belonged to me or to someone in my family line. I take the responsibility upon myself through the power of the blood of Jesus, the name above every other name. Every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Thank you, Father, for delivering me today. In Jesus' name, amen. Oof, I really felt the Lord on that. Wow. Oof, takes your breath away, man.
Yep.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yep.
Allow yourself to purge your life of darkness by the power of the Holy Spirit who lives within you. Thank you, Father, for delivering us. Wow. Whew. He has the battle plan. He has the steps. He holds the keys to your breakthrough, to the manifestation of your dreams. Do not allow yourself to be taken under the harsh waves of life. Instead, be gently lifted and carried by the winds of change. These winds are spiritual winds, and they will bring you where you are needing to go. The Holy Spirit is referenced as a wind often in the Bible. And I like to see him that way. Every time I see wind pass by, I'm like, there he is. You know? I love it. I love him. I love the Holy Spirit. He's my best friend. This is the one who's speaking, the closeness, the intimacy, everything that I have in my life that I cherish is my relationship with the Holy Spirit. Rely on me. Allow me to carry you. Do not be afraid. While everyone else is afraid and their lives are in shambles, you will be eating from the fruit of the land. You will have food without cost. Isaiah 55:1. Come, all you who are thirsty, come to the waters. And you who have no money, come, buy and eat. Come, buy wine and milk without money and without cost. That is the season we're in, my friends. There is no reason for you to be afraid anymore. Many of you have already passed through the necessary tests and trials by my Spirit's leading in order to move forward into the next set of steps and procedures. Do not fear this. Embrace it. Why eat what is not food? Isaiah 55:2. Why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen to me and eat what is good, and you will delight in the richest of fare. Isaiah 55:2. So listen to me as I speak to you in the quiet times. I will be speaking. I will be bringing ideas. I will be restoring your perspectives. I will be healing old wounds, and old failures will begin to feel like learning experiences rather than a lost cause. You're going to look back on your life and the things that you felt like, wow, I failed bad on that. The Lord's going to do something where he's going to shift your perspective. He's going to heal some things up. So you're going to start to see your life in a new way. All the stuff you went through, you're going to start to see, whoa, I can see what I can glean from that. Instead of being offended or hurt or even like suicidal because of something that happened to me that was so traumatic, hey man, I can see it for what it is now. I know what I can take from that situation, and now I can apply it. I'm much wiser now. The Lord's bringing a new wisdom. And a lot of the time, the reason we can't see those things is because we're blinded by pain and hurt. So that's why he's coming in this season. He's healing everybody. He's healing us from the inside out. So from now on, we're going to be able to see things through the proper lens. Our eyes are not going to be, we're not going to have these glasses on that make us see the world in a darkened way through our hurts, through our pains. The Lord's going to heal us so much in this season that it's going to be like every single thing that comes against us, we're going to be like, oh, great. I'm just going to add that to my list of things that I've learned in life. I'm going to add that to my list of what not to do or what to do in that situation when I come across it again. We're going to become so strong, so healed, so built up that literally every single time something comes against us, we will laugh. We'll laugh in the face of danger. And it will be just like James said, that when we come against trials and tribulations, we will count them as joy. We'll count them as joy. We'll become so strong, so healed, so built up that every single thing that comes against us in the future will no longer take it as offense. We'll no longer keep it as a hurt part of our heart. We will be able to be wise in every situation. We will be wise as serpents and gentle as doves. In the name of Jesus. I will be bringing ideas. I will be restoring your perspectives. I will be healing old wounds, and old failures will begin to feel like learning experiences rather than a lost cause. Allow me to reorient your mind to these new things and these new ways, and before long, you will find yourself. Somebody asked me in the comments, they're like, what does it mean? Like, how long is a little while? I know, he doesn't always tell you, but he's saying before long. Before long. Before long, you will find yourself in the life that you could have only wished you had a few years prior. It's gonna be like your dream life. And this message is for the people of God. So you're gonna have the dream life. You're gonna have all the desires that God placed in you since you were a child. They're gonna start coming to pass now. This is the scripture. The Lord gave scriptures throughout this word. But this is the main passage that I felt like this whole thing was built off of. This is the scripture the Lord gave me. So it's from Psalms 37, 3 through 7. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and befriend faithfulness. I like that. Befriend faithfulness. Become faithful to the point where it's your friend. You're so acquainted with being a faithful person that it's your friend. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. That is this season, my friends. Delight yourself in the Lord. Spend time with Him. Be filled with Him. Have joy from Him. Have ideas from Him. Be inspired by Him. Be in awe of Him. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Every single thing that's been in your heart that He has given you, He will give that to you now. Commit your way to the Lord. Some people will say, well, what do I do in the meantime? Commit your way to Him. Just keep moving with Him. This is a whole life thing. Sometimes we're in such desperate situations that we're like living day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute, looking for answers. God help me, God help me, God help me. I understand that. Oh my goodness. Do I understand that way of living? And so what I want to say to that is, yes, that's very difficult, but we have a whole life ahead of us. So this is something we've got to become experts in. We've got to commit our way to the Lord. Commit. It's like taking vows. Commit your way to the Lord. The second thing is trust in Him. Commit your way and trust in Him. Even if it doesn't make sense, trust in Him. And He will act. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him, and He will act. That's the 3-point plan from Psalm 37. He will bring forth your righteousness as the light, and your justice as the noonday. The God of justice is coming in this time to make sure that every single thing that was ever done against you will be accounted for, and you will receive 7 times for everything that the thief tried to steal, kill, or destroy in your life, in the name of Jesus. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. That's why I'm in fasting mode right now, Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. All right, my friends, I pray that was a blessing to you. Last time I released my November word, a few people had emailed me and asked me for a a written copy of it. If anybody else is interested in this word from today, I will gladly email it to you. If you want to shoot me an email at missysuegordon@gmail.com, just ask me for the word and I'll send it to you. All right, my friends, I'm praying for you, and I'm fully expect to go with it because it's really the time for that. It's really a time for just that extra focus on. We just got to give him the time of day sometimes to even be able to get done what he wants to get done for us. And it's all wonderful. It's all for our good. Every good and perfect gift comes down from the Father of lights. So we have a wonderful, amazing Father who only wants good things for us, and really, I couldn't think of anything better in life than that. All right, friends, it's been Missy Gordon here. I'll see you next time, and let me know if you have anything that God is doing in your life, anything that God has been doing, any wonderful things that the Lord has been bringing forth for you. Please either write it below or shoot me an email, and you can encourage everybody or you can encourage me with your story. So please do. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye. I'm back again. I had already moved on. I was working on something else, and the Lord was like, Lord, I know, but this video is getting long, and he's like, so? So here I am. Oh, sorry. So here I am. He's not letting me get away with this. He's so funny. Oh my gosh. So, all right, Lord, help me focus. Got one more thing to share with you guys. And it's actually a vision that I had almost 7 months ago now. And this is what it was. I heard a sound in my ears. It sounded like hail hitting the ground. When I looked outside, it wasn't hail, but diamonds. Diamonds were falling like hail from the sky. The Lord showed me this imagery, and he said, let me explain. And I was like, yeah, please do. The first thing I wanted to do, though, when I saw those diamonds falling from the sky, I was like, I gotta go outside and I gotta just get me some of those and bring them in. That's my first reaction. And that's the reaction we should have. Let me give you the full interpretation of the vision. It was night. The Lord showed me in the houses. He let me see kind of x-ray through people's homes. There were people who were asleep. And then suddenly, I saw throughout the homes of the believers who heard God's voice. Many of them woke up in the night by the voice of the Lord and were led to go outside. To their joy, they, like me, saw this hail falling from the sky, but it wasn't hail, it was diamonds. And they kept falling and falling and falling. And the believers who could hear God's voice were the only ones who were able to see or understand what was happening. Everybody else was asleep. It was night.
Mm-hmm.
So
everybody really righteous. And a reward is for somebody that already had everything, and all they doing is giving it to everybody else who believes they had it. You know what I'm saying? And they got it like that. That person don't put his hand on shit. He don't do shit. People just call, right? Like that lady. Thank you, Destiny. And somebody gonna get back with you on that. That's my name. Spelled the right way. The one talking. But I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want to get mad at him. And he get mad at me, Destiny. Thank you for the call. I don't know how much it costs, but I ain't got nothing. You know that. And if it's for daddy, I'll give you a call. when it's time. But somebody got to come out there and make this reward real. You know what I'm saying? And don't take God out of it now. The W is still real with the W in it, and the righteousness and the real is in it. And it's yours, ARD. You know what I'm saying? Adam's rich ass lovers, Latroys. That's us. Can't mess over us and live with us. No, I don't keep nothing like that. A reward is for somebody that had it all, not somebody that wanted it all. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't take what somebody else got. And I'll make you live years and years and years. Want a Job. That was your friends messing over you with your wife and coming to tell you what you was doing wrong. That's why I killed everybody and left her ass by herself. Shit. Killed you too, didn't I, Joe? But you was still there to tell the story and to see them friends. But it was like Adam, like some sleeping pills, but just died in your sleep and came right back when you woke up. Like getting cut off, then waking up to a new year. But I'm tired of giving New Year's to motherfuckers. Today, this destiny. Somebody got to step up. There's another plane gonna get loaded to go do the wrong thing, preaching, and gonna do the right thing and hit that water. Ain't gonna hit no land, ain't gonna hit no buildings, because the air traffic controller ain't gonna fuck up the goddamn shit y'all trust is. Somebody had to put them planes together. Shit, I don't think men did all that. You know what I'm saying? Not even the Wright brothers. I taught them how to make it. And the Wright brothers is the Wright brothers, because how you spell it, with God in it. You don't put Wright brothers without the R. Now they changed that, they can't. Because I name people names, the Wright brothers. And that's us, champ, Jeremy. Brothers, not daddies and sons. That's what I was trying to prove to Joe. And then I told them niggas they better get that man all they shit so he can give them something. And I'm telling them now, all y'all motherfuckers that was judging Job and still judging Job and the devil, shit, if you didn't love your enemy, you didn't love the devil, did you? You know what I'm saying? My girl, she laughing her ass off. Missy, how you doing? Sometimes you need a needle when a needle gone, ain't it? Shit, you always got a needle. And that's a A and an N and an EED for daddy. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? 2 E's for every Adam. Shit. And you don't even have to put Adam in it. When you need something, God see it as Ned. And Ned is a friend of daddy's. That nigga was cool as hell. Told me some good shit. It wasn't about no Bible. Just telling me about some shit that could happen that was happening in his life. Dope. His woman out there on the streets for it. And, you know, he a truck driver. And she out there for dope. And they ain't left her no money. So what she gonna do? How she gonna get the dope? Ned didn't have need. You know what I'm saying? So he kept going to work. And he let her do what she do. And he didn't care. Because he didn't marry that in the world. You know what I'm saying? He stayed 6 months and was common law married. Like Tawana and Dave never was really married, but common law is a motherfucker when you stay 6 months together. Tisha and Pac-Man. 6 months, a long time without paperwork. Then you fall under the world category and you go to their church and you have babies out of wedlock, but really God counted as real lock. You know what I'm saying? Cause you locked in the world, even if you have them without being married or married. When you get together and say love, catch it. Catch me something with love, and you asking daddy praying for it. Shit, man, that's rotten shit in the middle of paying for shit that you can't. And all them words, praying could be nasty, evil. And then praying could be I need. And then say I need and whatever you want, you can have. Because I need mean anything, don't it? That's Adam. That's what I need. That's everybody need. Shit, man, shit. But all you gotta do is put it over that old shit and know what that old shit say. And if Adam in it and your name not seen, like seldom seen, like me, seldom seen, because I don't come out the house that much. Seldom seen me. That's what my wrestling name should have been. Seldom seen. Shit. Somebody wrote that though. Nino Brown. I ain't want to use it. I use God as a title of my goddamn angel. Shit, not never been no goddamn man. Even if he got married, he knew nickname Jesus was for God. Y'all didn't know that. He did. So dope don't get him high. I do. He don't need the weed. He don't need the green. And he know dope don't smoke. God do. Shit, when you smoke weed, God smoking. You know what I'm saying? And you think like you God, and you don't want the real God to tell the goddamn truth, dude. Because people lock up, become goddamn cigarettes, and get put under bags. It's fucked up shit you don't want to be. Ashes and shit mixed in with shit, rotten shit that we don't want. Shit. That's why Cain shit wasn't appreciated, because it was rotten shit he was bringing. Shit that was on the ground a long time. He didn't even want to pick it. Shit, he gave of something and didn't give the real shit. Kept that to sell. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's why I kicked his ass out, giving something that he don't want to eat. Shit, like a lie. That's something somebody don't need to eat. You don't defile a body by the shit you take in and eat. You defile a body as what come out your goddamn mouth, like vomit. If it was bullshit you talking about, you vomit that shit up, huh? Because we hate bullshit, and we ain't gonna eat bullshit. We eat the bull, but we don't eat his shit. Shit, so don't give me no shit. If I ask for it, give me the shit, and I won't make you shit. And I ain't gonna do that to my sons. If they tell me no, I'm cool, because I'm still God. The title, not the angel, but the title of the angel, the archangel. And what's that? Adam's rich ass, righteous ass, bum son, Christapha, that don't nobody like and want to kill. Shit, when they find out who he is, then they find themselves locked up, ready to be put up and have to do a sacrifice to themselves and not breathe. This little man daddy laughing at them that I never show you a mama nip. You don't have to worry about watching me, because God ain't gonna take me. He just wanted them to show him that people are getting done like that, because people are leaving their parents and coming to you. That's how come fathers are holding on to their sons and trying to teach them what you teach them, and ready to come do what you tell them to do. Because some people can't even hear the truth, because they can't accept the truth and won't eat it because they think it ain't real. So spit my good shit out and give them some shit on the ground that ain't even on no tree. And I ain't gonna pluck my trees up by the root and plant it in the water. I already did. That's Adam underwater, with the rest of the world walking around like they don't need the water and scared to walk on it when Adam walked on it. But he was at the bottom, walking on it as a fish told him to do. Go on in. Jesus did the same thing when he told us to come. Shit, we went in the boat, just like he telling you, crawl in, back crawl. Then when you look up, guess what? You're going to be getting close to home, but dry land. Shit, like us out in the water playing. And then that nigga make the water leave. Shit. And then we walk in the mud. Shit, no snakes, no nothing. Used to be the beach. German shepherds is daddy shepherds. German shepherds. That's what we is, Jeremy, your brothers and sisters over here that daddy left. A lot of women that didn't tell him shit, just got planted a seed. So if he lose y'all, he can always come home to heaven to us with a plane with his name on it. Not Air Force One, but that's still you, Adam Forever. Number one. Shit, that's Air Force One. They just put other letters, they shit in, and they air it. You know what I'm saying? By putting the X on God. Shit. Error is an EX, not an X. Shit. Error. Unrighteous, unrelated to nothing. It never will be anything. Put an end that anything ends forever. When it tried to take some life forever. When they didn't know they was giving that life that they took, everlasting life, and they lost theirs. Shit, we don't play this message. And everybody that's supposed to hear, heard. Shit, everybody that didn't hear, but everybody that did know what they supposed to do. Shit. And champ, let me tell you how I manifested my first car.
What if I told you that I built an online real
I
estate
did it
business?
like that.
Probably
There
thinking,
you.
what the heck
Somebody
is
gave
an
it
online
to
real
me.
estate business? Well, here's
Just
the thing.
like they
We all
giving to
know
you.
that
Just like they giving to you, champ. All you gotta do is call the number. She done told you. She know you ain't got no money. Daddy done told you, and I know you ain't got no money. This destiny, everything, champ, yours. So if I say something, this car need a new home, I got the money to buy it, and I got extra to give y'all when I give it all to you. Or I already did. They just gave me the car and told me to give it to you for your daddy. So he don't need y'all to ride, and he got a card to ride with. I might have a card too, champ, if you believe that. Holler at me. It's on your page, and it was on Daddy's page. But I knew both Jacksons is the C for Christ, Christapha, and the K for the King, because y'all one just like Jeremy and Jig is. Jig ain't gonna let nothing happen to his daddy, because that's him. Jakai. And what is Jakai? She J for Jackson, Jeremy too, and then King he is, Adams I am. I ain't say Jakaya. Shit, if I did, you'd have been asked to come down here to be something you wasn't supposed to be. And you my new Michael Jordan, my new Ali, my new, and all you other kids is too. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess over kids and I don't touch them. Accidents happen with young people trying to smoke weed and shit, and then molesting kids and shit. That shit happened. We didn't use people that we supposed to use to separate people from the people they were supposed to be separated from. Now the job has been done. Papa Enoch, Uncle Junior, that asked me under the house, you know what you're doing? I said, no, he didn't even give me no answer because he knew that was Papa doing it in Adam. Enoch, don't die. Neither one. You seen me, but you didn't see Papa that I really was. Did you, Jeremy? Huh? This is John. Ready to see you, mama, when we get back where we supposed to be. Casey family lives in the center of Texas, called Center, Texas. Shit, get anything you want there. And we're going to be on that land with the castle being built. You going to tell them how to build it. We got to knock all that shit down if it's still there. And Papa Enoch land going to be lived on, and he going to come back home to a palace with his grandson, with all that other shit in the town, a whole bunch of good shit. And remember, we had a lot of good restaurants for you to eat in late at night. Breakfast, didn't we? All over East Texas had breakfast spots that stayed open all the time. Took a lot of people there. A lot of women. Fucking around. And then shit, now you welcome to come back home. Now you welcome to be cool as hell. Now you welcome to be hot as hell. Now you welcome to be anything but lukewarm. You the coldest motherfucker in the world, and you the hottest motherfucker in the world. And that hot mean good. Burning people up, slapping them across the face, and loving it when you do it. Because people want to laugh that can't laugh, and then people want to do this that can. Shit. Crying and then turn around and smile as a baby. Shit. Fuck that. I know you lying. Somebody lying to me. Now, we can talk to dogs because daddy of girls, daddies of gods. That's all we is. That's what dog is. God and my girls. I ain't make too many me's, but I tried. And if y'all come get on your knees and add me, shit, I'll be your friend. But right now, I ain't got many friends. A lot of people don't want to add me. A lot of people do on Facebook. But YouTube, ain't nobody come subscribe. Ain't nobody did nothing. Don't care though. Because my son say, ain't nobody gonna like you, daddy. Because they didn't like me. And my daddy knew I was you. He'd tell me to shut up and hit on me and all that, but it's just me, dad, doing my thing in daddy. Papa Enoch and Uncle Peck. Sweet Gal, what's that? Sweet Gal? Sweet Gal. Spelled with an A too. Sweet Gal, not just two E's. Forever and ever and ever. That's Sweet Gal. And Sweet Gal is all my good ice cream that's mixed with brown and brown with extracted brown and extracted honey in the goddamn milk to make it white. More honey than milk, but get a taste to the white. And tell it is better. Shit. And the darker, evil, bad, and don't nobody like chocolate. Lying to y'all motherfuckers all the goddamn time. I'm sorry about cussing. But cussing ain't nothing but cussing. I ain't cursing nobody. Cursing is saying, I wish this, I wish that. And cuss words can come out cursed. But cuss words can come out good. Like a badass, cool ass, righteous ass, real ass, receiving ass, God Almighty. Bad motherfucker, ain't it? But you'll say that's a bad motherfucker because he cussed and he didn't curse nothing with you. Come on, girl. Straighten up, live right forever. Don't, you know I'll take that victory out of that. You lied, and then what? Daddy gonna put daddy there, and then you died. And I'm gonna protect that with 2 D's. Daddy, daddy, in here. Who is that? Eve, gone. If you don't come back and as forever, like evil, always there for me. Shit, I don't need the N and the D. That's a nigga and a daddy that don't like me and put me in a frame and say I'm evil and evil because they need, and when they get, they still need and don't give. Shit, fuck that. Keep what you got. Die with what you got. Give what you got and live with what everything got. Life, appreciate life. You pay for it, it pay for you. You ain't have to pray for shit. Healing is in the name. Goddamn. EA, heaven, Latroy, shit. ING, you know all that's good. And that's me. God, my nigga, I am. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me, girl. Laugh too when I see you. You laughing now. But you can be crying when I goddamn push this button, but I ain't. I'm gonna talk to you right. The 6th is the 6th. That's the day, daddy. Come on now. Don't trip on me, Juanita. The way I spell that and the way I spell that. The same for marijuana, Mary Jane. And marijuana, nope, because I like to smoke and I like women. So you can do that. You'll fall down where's a world. You got to keep what you got. Don't let nobody touch it. And you can't go to work because somebody might sneak behind you and get it. So don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't live without God. And you won't be left without God. Go ahead.
To the power that worketh in you. And then I told you yesterday that the scripture came up in my spirit about blessed are those that execute the word of God. You can't sit on it. You sitting on dynamite. You're sitting on what has the ability to pave a way and make a way out of no way. I was talking to my engineer, and she's gone to school to get her degree in engineering and technology, and then went on to get a master's. And I said, you can either go out and do what everybody else is doing, or you can be still and let God use you to do something that has never been done before. And this right here is a history-making moment. And I'm telling you, that's what God is doing. The enemy wants us to be filled with anxiety. He wants us to get in a hurry because we're looking at what someone else has. And that's not what God wants you to have, because it's an insult to the Holy Spirit if you treat him as if what he did for somebody else, he doesn't have something tailor-made with your name on it. That's an insult to God. That's telling God you used to be a creator, but you're not no more. No, that devil is a liar. God is on the inside of you, and the power of creativity sits on the inside of you. And when you just take this walk with me, and I know some of you, are going through your changes, and you say, well, I just want to get to my goal. I'm telling you, we are building a foundation. We are digging the ground out. We're making sure that when the foundation is finished being built, when the building goes up, it will not crumble. How do I know that it's not going to crumble? Because some of you all, the visions that the Lord has given you, they are skyscrapers in the spirit. And you cannot build a skyscraper on shallow ground. You got to go as deep in the ground based upon how high you intend to go. So we're making sure that there is no rocks in our foundation. We're making sure that when we go up right. We go up proper. We grow up strong. So when the storms come, we're not shaken by what we see. Are you hearing God today? And we're going to be doing something different on tomorrow. I'm going to be answering your questions. I just feel that I need to hear some of you all. I need to read some of your questions on the screen and answer your questions, because we're going through the lessons on Monday through Thursday. And I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear where you're stuck at, because I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. I'm not here to preach to you. I'm not preaching to you. I'm just here allowing God to use me as a guiding post. Are you hearing me? I'm here to guide you. I promise you, I'm here with you in mind. And I want to make sure that you are getting what God is saying. Are you hearing me?
You know, Juanita, what I feel right now? I'm in a plane with just by myself going to a country like Germany. And I got somebody like you with a whole bunch of other preachers and teachers and everything that's driving for me. You know what I'm saying? And I can't just trust the preacher, because I know a lot of people don't like the preacher, because the preacher asks for money. And I ask for money. But I promise to get everything to everybody. But I'm on this plane. And there's some people that don't want me to give it to everybody, because they think somebody can't handle money. Fuck that. Everybody can handle everything. But ain't nobody gonna handle you stepping on me to get a little bit for you and give me a little bit when you want to, because you think judging me this and that. I'm on the plane. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't dressed like somebody that's good or nothing, but I say I'm God, and you want to kill God. But I trust you, Juanita Bynum, the me in you. That's what I trust, not the you in you. I trust me in you, because you can quit smoking weed and blame that on whatever you blame it on. But I know what it do for me. Some things not for human consumption, but up here, we not humans, we angels. Love to get high. Everybody do. Shit. So if they love it, I love it. Just give me my money. Put it in the stoves, like I said. Make your own smoke shop, like we did. You sell the stuff to smoke it in legally. Goddamn, the shit need to be in the same goddamn stove. I need to be able to go right down the road at that smoke shop, down the way from goddamn Valero, and ask for some smoke, some real smoke, some goddamn gas, weed, you know what I'm saying? Good shit. I need to be able to go there and get mine without nobody judging what the fuck I want it for, because God want to talk to somebody. And that's just it. We up here now. I ain't got to judge and accuse nobody. Just tell us what we was fucking doing wrong. And that's it. I ain't whooping nobody. I ain't telling nobody you whooping me if you say I ain't going to give you none. Oh, fuck that. That's like money. I ain't going to give you none. We ain't got this. Knowing all along, I done told the banks to tell my kids this, to come to you and get healed, Nisha. Why you need to be working at a goddamn pizza place? I'm glad you quit, so you can get your own pizza place and you the boss. And you can sleep in the goddamn office, or you can come outside and go home and somebody else be in the office. assistant manager, but a manager. Because you the boss, the owner, Nisha. Because the cut we got on our finger, on the right side, on the middle finger, is like a wife, but a daughter I won't touch. But a mama should have had the same thing, but I couldn't cut hers. Somebody else had. Two Neils and an Isle of May and an Eden. You know what I'm saying? Because we all one. So the name don't mean shit. If you want that back, I'll give you the whole thing. Eden. You know what your last name is. That's my garden. I just put Adam in it. Then, shit, laugh at that. And I feel like I'm on that plane one eating and you the air traffic controller that can take and send me into a goddamn trade center. You know what I'm saying? And laugh like a motherfucker in the plane. And I'm driving. I gotta fix that, because if I'm driving and the motherfucker sitting there as me and I think I'm goddamn the devil, fuck that. No, I know who my son is. That's why I let him in to talk to me and fuck Job up and get a family back now to Job. Real ones, not ones that's gonna be judging what he did and then not really wanting to go to the end and say he got his shit back. So that's it. Come on, Juanita. You flying the plane and in it. You gonna die and I'm gonna die. If goddamn you fuck up and don't direct me home to heaven. Now, we done left there. What's bad is down there. What's good is up here in the air. Where we land, I don't know. I ain't gonna even say. But it's a place that's shit cool as hell. I used to live there with my people. And I ain't never did nothing but leave here and go steal my people back. Uriah, not David. That motherfucker thought he was good and he wasn't shit. God peeped him out. That's why I slept at the door. So I could see what he was writing. So I could get it, leave him and put him in him and put him in him. And he got killed with his weak ass. Couldn't fight. Shit, God fought for him. He couldn't fight. That's why I did what I did. Because I could fight for real, just like him. Same God giving me strength, same God made him king. But he fucked over me with what I had. I fucked over him with what he had. Took over his kingdom. Shit, now I ain't feeling bad. He ain't nothing but a slave. That's all he is. Down there, though, not up here. Living life like they wanted for us. Down there, and living life like God wanted for him up here. Shit, David, you can get it back. All you gotta do is come crying like a motherfucker and tell Uriah you sorry, because he in here. Shit, whoever you fucked over, you gotta go to them saying, oh, I'm sorry, because that's me. Whoever they was, you fucked over. If you didn't, down there you is. Shit, that's God. And if you're a woman, you can come to me telling me what happened, and I'll forgive you. But the man did something to make you do that because he was jealous of me. Shit, women I don't kill. Dog is daddy of girls and daddy of gods. Angels, not men, but sons of God. The women me and the women you. Not gay, just me. Shit, you gay if you mess with what's mine. When you married, shit, that's me you married. Not nobody else. You getting married to the world, you getting married to God. And you preaching and stuff, lying to us that we gotta be married just like you. Fuck that. Shit, there's people out here that want to fornicate because we Jesus fornicating. We Jesus shacking. Fill all them letters up and put names on them letters. Shacking, fornicate. Who do that? And when you say fornicate, put EA in there. Take the OR out. Fornicate. Fornicate for Jesus, Adam, Eve, and all, everything is ours when we do things like that. So I told you, prostitutes gonna be up here. All that lawyers, doctors gonna be up here because they did it right. Didn't lie to God. But the ones who did, look at them. They bad, built, ugly. Nurses ain't fine because they lying to you. They really is somewhere. But the ones that ain't was looking at you, coming to you, trying to tell you, don't call your son, don't call your son. Hell no, I'm gonna call my son. Because I'm my son, goddamn, calling my daddy. Shit, just like his son don't want to be with away from him long. I don't want to be from away my son and his grandson long. So that's just me. You don't want me to smoke, I'm still the most high. So goddamn, I can prove that to you. So bring me something to smoke, and I'll let you smoke and be happy. Or I can make it where it won't do nothing to you. Just kill the vibe that y'all get. If y'all want to judge and kill over it, I kill all that. Won't shit get you high no more. I know what to put in shit. You don't. And I know who to lay down who used to. Shit. If you think you can mess over me with whatever I get high with. Shit. Call me what crackhead? What's crackhead? Christapha. Righteous ass, rich ass. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Adams. Mm-hmm. That's Christ and the King. So you can put 2 K's there. Instead of Christapha, put a K there for daddy. All that crackhead. Laughing at y'all ass. Because he the head ain't, but he crack. That kills motherfucker. If they ain't, a God doing it. Shit, do that. I ain't did crack. If I did, somebody gave it to me I wasn't supposed to know I had. And I had the right shit put in the stove that wouldn't crack. But I'll do all that. And whoever did that to me to hurt me, I laughed at you when you flew off on a goddamn helicopter and she ran in telling me what happened. Life flight, trying to get a life flight. And I took life flight on. I took life flight off forever. I took that off and I say life flight, make him come back and think he living. He really died in the plane. So I sent him back to you dead for dead. Goddamn, real dead. Ain't no EA in dead. Dead is dead. A daddy without an Eve and a daddy is dead. Because if Adam ain't in it, shit, it's really dead. Shit, DED, that's the dead that can't come back. Because it won't accept the Adam. Shit, that's that. Shit, that's that. We good. Shit, dig, do what you got to do. Say what you want. Thank the ground. It'll dig for you. Shit, that's a long ways down deep to build something so high. Shit, because I want to know where I am. Know it ain't going to be nobody hit it. Know my name on the plane. And if they think about sending somebody my way, I want to know without knowing. And it get crashed somewhere where it won't hit us or kill nobody. Shit, that's cool, Dad. Now, listen to me.
When I started looking at today's lesson, it kind of put me in the mind of the macadamia tree. With macadamia nuts. Long time ago, the Lord gave me that when they plant a macadamia nut seed to grow macadamia nuts, it says that it takes the tree, watch this, over 100 years before it produces a nut. But once the tree is planted, it would never stop producing nuts. It would never stop producing fruit. And so you got to get that out of your mind. That everybody's running past me. And when is it my turn? It's your turn right now. It's your turn right now. Our Lord is doing what he's doing in you right now. It is your turn. It is your time. And if it wasn't your turn and it wasn't your time, then the Lord would not be spending quality time getting you ready and preparing you for when the curtains open. Are you hearing me? That's all it is. It's a preparation for when the curtains is open. You don't want the curtain is open. Somebody tell me she ain't got no slip on. I can see right through her dress. You don't want the curtain to open. Somebody say her hair is one-sided. You don't want the curtain to open and you got a blue shoe on and a black shoe. You want to be well-dressed because you don't want to have any reason to be rejected or any reason for them to turn you around and say, not you. Are you hearing me? So we're picking today's lesson up. And we're picking it up. And I want you to know, many of you, now we have to be on time because starting next week on Monday, the show is going to be a 30-minute show because the show is going directly to tape. So all this babysitting time that you didn't have with me, spend an hour with me, it's not going to be that long. So don't take your time to get online because God is doing something different. This is what we asked him to do. He just told us to carry the vision. And what the Lord is doing for me, he's not biased. The Lord is not biased. The Lord is not prejudiced. The Lord does not discriminate. What what he's doing for me, he's doing for you right now. It said that the oil of the anointing flows from the head down. That's why I know it's coming right out through that tube. It's coming right out through that screen into your life. That's how I know when God began to shift in the prophetic, he's shifting in everybody's lives that's under the spout. And I'm telling you, you watch and see. The phone is about to ring. And that ain't no prophetic hype. The phone is about to ring. The doors are about to come open. And you got to be ready right now. You got to be ready right now. Now, what if I was sitting here still doing what I was doing when I first came on and just saying that's good enough? No, it's never good enough for me. I operate in the spirit of excellence. It's never good enough. It's got to be the best. Are you hearing me? I made up my mind a long time ago, and
That's why I do what I do, Juanita. That's why I like my weed, because I can sit Adam in there in the classroom with y'all, and God can be the title, not the person, but the title. Adam's still in the classroom with you. But that's why I like to smoke weed, because it puts everybody in the classroom to learn. Sons, daughters, everybody. Put them in the classroom to learn. And they don't have to worry about nobody busting in and shooting us up like in a church or in a school. We ain't got to worry about that up here. Because the ones they did it to, they went and asked, who you? And then boom, boom, they did that and they went up under there. Because just like a bumblebee, when it stings, it dies. You know that. And that man that went in there, whether he was give so many years or not, or what he did, if he didn't kill himself, if he killed himself, he was up under there. He was the shit that made the angel, good, because they did not, worship him that's had the gun. Right? They were like us. Don't fear the one that can kill the body. Fear the one that can kill the body and send you to hell. And that fear won't be fear, real fear. You can laugh at a motherfucker when you know the name of fear. That's our forever, everything. And Adam, is his rich ass, his righteous ass, his real ass. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. That's why I like to smoke my herb. A lot of people do too. But I like to smoke mine because it takes me higher. See what I can build over there. See what I can do over there. I'd already talked about Vegas on the beach, but I got to get rid of all the shit on the beach that's goddamn thinking they living, but they ain't. Judging us over here. We don't need fucked up soap like full of soap. We need to change the name to Jackson soap and bring Stokes in them back and give Jeffrey his real name, because Jeffrey really a man from another family, Diane. Your mama ain't no woman. She a man. That's why she let you do what you want to. And Harley, you can't come in and complain to a girl's mama. That's her mama. She ain't gonna tell you shit. And she gonna say, stop coming and asking me shit, because I ain't gonna tell you. They can be at my house doing something. She ain't gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? And she can know it. Because she can be having a good time when they having a good time doing it. And then you at work 12 hours. And when they go to work day 12, they out there doing whatever they want to do on their lunch break or at 3:30 in the morning taking vacation and just kicking a little vacation. Don't give shit to you for shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's the way it goes. Shit, I laugh at shit. But I'm going to go ahead, man, and I'm going to get off this thing, man. Love y'all like y'all love me. 144 and Speedy, that was your number. Love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.